Host Mike Delafonte. Today is November 1st, 2012, day after Halloween. Hope everyone had a happy Halloween. And with that being said, I must start the show to pay tribute to a fellow Cougar that we lost over the weekend, freshman student Kenneth Humble, who was found unconscious in a dorm over Saturday morning and died in the hospital later that day. It was announced that he was real drunk, alcohol level above .4, and he had at least one energy drink. So with that happening, I gotta say, rest in peace to him, and please be safe. If you're gonna drink, do it responsibly. I know it's a little cliche, but when we have things like this happen, when we lose Cougars, we don't want to do that. We don't want to lose Cougars. We don't want to lose anybody, but when we lose Cougars, man, I gotta say it, be safe. If you're gonna drink responsibly, please. And we don't want anything like this to happen ever again. All right, please be safe. Now, back into the show. Like I said, I'm Mike Delafonte. You're listening to Mike on the Mic. I'm gonna keep it 100% of the time. I gotta shout out my sponsors, GQ Cuts, quality cuts at an affordable price, located in Pullman, Washington, 206-518-0407. Also, straightfresh.net. It's the #1 spot for all the new hip hop for free. Just go to straightfresh.net. Go and make an account. You got to be a member. It's free. I know everybody likes free stuff. It's free. Straightfresh.net, spelled all the regular ways. #1 source for hot new hip hop, no pun intended, and all the hip hop that you need. And today is my 9th show. I want to thank everybody who's been listening since show number 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. Welcome to all those who this is your first time listening. I hope you enjoy. You can contact me. You can hit me up. I want to hear all your thoughts. You think I'm the greatest radio guy ever, worse, you love me, hate me, whatever it is, you can hit me up on all the social networks, my Twitter, at Mike Delafonte, that's at MikeDelaPhante, Facebook, same thing, last name, Bugar, I got my Instagram too, I do a little promo on there, same, Mike Delafonte, I keep it simple, keep all the other things the same. And the phone number here, if you want to call in, chat with me, any sports topic, don't matter, as long as it's not curling, because I don't know anything about curling. 509-335-9595. Alright, with that out of the way, on today's show, keep it basic. Got Cougar football, of course. It's the #1 topic on here. NFL football, Week 8 recap. Great week in football this week. And Week 9 preview, and of course, the best sport. Cougar football is the best individual event, and it's Cougars football, but the best sport ever invented, of course, NBA started this past Tuesday, opening night in Miami, and already there are headlines after headlines. But first is the headlines jumping into Cougar football. This past Saturday, the Cougars went into Palo Alto to take on the Stanford Cardinals, who at the time were ranked 17th in the nation. Cougars fell short in the final seconds, 17-24, falling to 2-6 on the season. The Stanford Cardinals moved to 6-2. As far as the numbers go, Jeff Toole had a decent day. 43 for 60, 401 yards, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Cougars struggled in the run game. Marcus Mason, 4 carries for -1 yards. Carl Winston, 2 carries for -3 yards. Total of -16 yards for rushing for the Cougars. Receiving core was outstanding as usual. Marquise Wilson led the team in receptions, 9 receptions, 100 yards. Dominique Williams, 6 receptions, 79 yards and a touch. And Christoph Williams, 6 receptions, 58 yards and a touch. For the Cardinals, Josh Nunez, 7 for 15, 136 yards and a touchdown. On the ground for the Cardinals, Stephen Taylor, 21 carries, 58 yards. Fullback Ryan Hewitt also punched one in from the 1-yard line. 1 carry, 1 yard and a touch. In the receiving core, Jamal Rashad Patterson, 1 reception, 70 yards and a touch. And Drew Terrell, 2 receptions for 35 yards. And a 24-17 victory over the Cougars at home. Now, as far as how we played, there were pluses and minuses, which kind of is like a plus for us because we have usually minuses when we play. Usually we lose bad. I have a lot of bad things to say because we didn't perform well in the most basic of areas, i.e. catching the football, running the football, playing, making good throws, basic aspects of the game, but this time it's slightly different. Things were a lot better for the Cougars. And basically, it looks like the bye week helped, which is what it's supposed to do. The bye week is supposed to make your team better. Those who don't know, your bye week, that's just one of the weeks in the year. You get off, you don't play that week. Our bye week, we came out and looked a lot better on defense. That's the big key I take away from the game is defense. Defense. We held them. We had the best defensive performance statistically. We gave up the least amount of total yards that we've given up all year, and to have our best defensive effort on the road after the bye week, after our players get called mentally not tough and zombie like and empty corpses, is